Welcome back to Friday Beyond Spotlights. We have with us today textile industrialist, the Honorable Sunny Tan, elected member of the Legislative Council representing the Textiles and Garment Functional Constituency. Who is Sunny Tan behind the spotlights? Who or what defining moments in his life shaped him into who he is today? In this show and tell segment, we shall go behind and beyond glaring spotlights. As our special guest today, Sunny shows us an item that has a special meaning in his life, shaping him into who he is today. Sunny, what have you brought in today to show us?
Let me show you this. This is what we call, in Chinese, we call 家分. 家分, it means, if I translate it, it's like family discipline. Yes. It reflects the kind of family values that we should all live up to. This is very important. My dad wrote it back in 1985. It says 1985 January. So it's been here for a long time, and this is where we look up to when we are going through different, especially difficult time. What kind of values that we want to live up to? What kind of values that we want to leave to our children? Yes. How do we manage our family, our household? It's all in here. So maybe I pick on a few examples here.
Yes.
Right. So the first one, 忠诚取塞, 忠诚处事. It means we got to live with honesty and integrity. Yes. In dealing with maybe myself, my own self, our family members, or even my business partner, friends, right? So this is very important. That's why it's number one. And number two is like 勤儉持家, 勤儉持家. It means that we got to work hard, we got to save, we should not be overspending, we got to keep our financial well. I mean, usually we say, don't spend or be beyond our means, right? We should not be defined by the money that we spend, right? 持家起家 means we got to manage the household. Okay, so to us, family is very, very important.
Do you wash the dishes at home?
Oh, yes, I got this is my job. And of course, here 孝顺父母, okay, 孝顺父母, 兄友弟恭. All this is about how we deal with our parents, our siblings. So the Chinese way of the piety is very, very important to us. We got to know how we should respect our family, especially my parents, my siblings, and that's how we're going to teach our kids about this kind of very basic, traditional Chinese values. And
Walk the talk.
And of course, and like let's say, okay, 同心合力共創企業, 同心合力共創基業. We all work together. Okay, so it's a teamwork. It's not individual, it's a teamwork. That's how we build our family business. 共創基業. We really build it together. From my dad onward to us being the second generation and also our third generation. We have some members already in our family business working together. So 共創基業, really, we work together as a business empire. And next one, 服務社會, 服務社會, 顯祖榮宗, 顯祖榮宗. We got to service our community, our society, give back to our society where we live. So, and that's also why I'm serving as a Legislative Council member. The family supported me, believing that this is the right thing to do. This is important that we should service our society, Hong Kong. This is our community, this is our home.
Sunny, you are a very successful industrialist, businessman, and as a family working closely together, you guys have ventured very successfully into running not just a textile garment business. You're also into real estate, into hotel, into insurance, fishing. For you to put all that behind, what made you being willing to decide to go into politics?
First of all, I would say I'm very, very honored that I have this opportunity to serve as the member of Legislative Council. In the past 10, 20 years, I've been involved in serving the public in terms of some NGOs to some government committees, advisory board. So to a certain extent, I had some experience in terms of how the government works, how the Hong Kong community or the business world works in general. And now it comes to 2019, 2020, we have gone through a very big change in Hong Kong, which is very, very positive, which is passing of our national security law, as well as the reform of our overall electoral system. Okay, this gives a tremendous support from the central government to have the great start again for Hong Kong for the next 25 years.
Yes.
So I would say that, okay, if not now, when?
Right.
Okay,
Right.
if giving this opportunity, why not? Okay, I feel very privileged that I get this opportunity to participate, to be part of it, to go through this election. And at that time, what I would remember is don't think too much. If we believe Hong Kong is the good place, right place, and this is my home, then I should be wholeheartedly participate, be part of this election, and see how it goes. It's such a great and wonderful experience. It's not easy, but I would say that I feel very honored that not only myself, but on behalf of my family too, that we are here. I'm here to serve Hong Kong.
Your friends all know you have a great sunshine personality, but has it always been sunshine and rainbows for you your whole life?
God is very fair to us. I'm sure we all have our own fair share of challenge and difficult time. The thing is, when we go through that process, when we're facing those challenge and difficult time, do we have the right attitude? And I think, again, back to our family values, that shapes our values, views, decision-making, and character. All these things is supporting us. And my family is also supporting me. I married my wife. Now we are together, two of us going through it together. That also make it, I would say, a little bit easier. Of course, we're going to help each other out.
You're a very lucky man.
Oh, definitely, definitely.
Sunny, as we reflect on the past, introspectively look at how Hong Kong or the world is today, and as we gaze into the future, what does the future hold for us?
Every city, like Hong Kong, will be going through a different phase of development, change to the next phase. And we've been successful in going through those phases. And now we're just going through the next phase. So what we can see is Hong Kong can continue and will continue to leverage its one country, two system advantage, because we are having our China, our own country, behind us in supporting us, but we are also facing the international market where Hong Kong has been very strong in playing that game. Together with the latest one, which is the INT, innovation and technology, that is the way where Hong Kong will grow. And we need a lot of talents. And I'm sure that we together with our younger generation will be able to develop this opportunity into something that is good for all of us.
Thank you, Sunny. We're going to now go up close and personal with Sunny. We're going to ask him some rapid fire questions, maybe find out some answers that maybe his wife don't even know. Are you ready, Sunny?
Yes.
What is your favorite sport?
I like playing badminton.
Comfort food?
Instant noodle.
Last book you've read?
It's a Chinese book. If I translate it, it's The Other Side of the United States.
Your first job?
Investment banking.
Name a person whom you admire the most.
I would say that would be my dad.
Your favorite place in Hong Kong to bring guests to?
I would say now is the Kowloon Western District. We have all the museums.
Your favorite restaurant?
Of course, my wife's restaurant, Maison S.
Talent you wish you had?
Really the guitar. I think I lack kind of the music and the art side of myself.
What is the nicest thing someone has said to you?
I would say my wife said, I do to me.
What was the last thing you searched online?
Holiday travel.
What would be the title of your autobiography?
Serving the country, serving Hong Kong.
Qualities you admire most about your parents?
It's about unconditional love.
What is your biggest fear?
Not knowing whether I have tried my best, done enough.
What advice would you give to your younger self?
Work harder, take more risks.
What legacy do you wish to leave behind?
I hope I will be able to be seen as somebody who's part of this big project in bringing Hong Kong to the next phase, especially to our younger generation.
How will Hong Kong look in 5 years?
with all these opportunities ahead of us, with the support of our motherland, China, I would say that it's just a matter of whether we're willing to do it or not. Definitely, it would be much better.
Thank you, Sunny. Sunny, could you please share with us your well wishes or suggestions for Hong Kong?
For Hong Kong, we all should work together as a team. Hard work, I'm sure. We all, with our Lion Rock spirit, we will have a better future.
Well, thank you all for joining Friday Beyond Spotlights. We'll see you next time.
This is what we call a G2G recycle process.
Right.
What we do is we take our used sweaters, clothes, and we bring it to this G2G center. Basically, we bring the used clothes and we try to process it, including we sanitize it, we really open it, make it loose, we clean it, and we really process back from a piece of garment back into yarn. And
Right.
we knit it back to a piece of nice garment that we can wear.
Right.
So this is really completed look. That's why we call it G2G.
Garment to garment.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Remember you sent me some outgrown children clothing?
Yes.
This is the product.
Oh,
This is the G2G product.
wow. To keep them warm when they study overseas.
And you have the sentimental value.
Yes.
And it's very environmental.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Sunny.